ManUp Entrepreneurship Bootcamps.
Anybody else would have called in sick or called in with a bum leg or just called in. Now, either his phone doesn't work or this guy is a modern-day Rocky. So, folks, I just want a round of applause for Coach JC for being here. I appreciate you doing that. I really do. I cry when I just do any type of minor injury. If I cut myself shaving, I cry for an hour and tweet it to everybody. Okay. Now, let me introduce this guy here. Coach JC is a lifestyle and fitness coaching expert. Coach JC's no-nonsense, no excuse, no my Achilles hurts approach has been transforming lives for over 10 years now. He's a good friend of mine, and John Keneally is the founder of the nationally known Dynamic Sports Development Training Facility and Bootcamp Tulsa. The Gatorade Player of the Year nationwide, drafted number 4 in the Major League Baseball draft this year, trained at his facility right there. Coach JC is an award-winning entrepreneur, pro athlete, strength coach, and author. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Coach JC. There you
go. Thank you. Well, I'm excited to be here, and I want to start off by asking everybody in this room a quick question. How many of you want to make more money? Raise your hand. Get and raise your hand. Now, as you have your hand up raised, go ahead and say, I do. Yeah, okay, you're in the right place. Another question for you. How many of you in this room today say, you know what, I want to make more money doing what I love to do? Go ahead and raise your hand and say, I do, if that's you. I don't hear a lot of I do. So let me ask you one more question here as we get started. How many of you want to make more money doing what you love to do so you could have more freedom in life to do the things you know you were called to do and really want to do? Go ahead and raise your hand and say, I do. All right, you can put those hands down. Now, I want everybody to say with me really quick, good news. You're exactly right. Good news, because I have good news for each and every one of you here today. My name's Coach JC, and I'm here for one reason and one reason only. And it's to show you how to put more money in your pocket, running your business, doing what you love to do, so that you can have the freedom to do what you know you were called to do. Now, some of you in here, you don't even know that you're wasting time and money. Some of you in here don't even know what you're doing in business may be the wrong thing to be doing. But today, we're going to show you how to turn some of those things around. And I'm excited. And today, I'm going to give you just 3 things. Everybody say 3 things. 3 things. I'm telling you, these are only 3 things you need to know to make more money, doing what you love to do, so you can have more freedom in life. All right, now some of you are probably saying, okay, so who is this Coach JC dude? Clay stood up here. He mentioned that, you know, he does fitness and training and all this cool stuff, fun stuff, but does this dude really know how to make money doing what he loves to do? Well, that's a great question. Every time I go somewhere to hear somebody speak, my first question is, who is this person? I wanted to know, who is Clifton Tolbert? What has he done? Who is Clay Clark? What has he done? Does he really know what he's doing? So I told you I'm going to show you today how to make more money doing what you love to do. But I want to really show you real quick, who is this Coach JC dude? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that just like some of you out there, I started with nothing. And I knew nothing about making money. I grew up in New Jersey. Where's my mother? My mother's here. Come on, give it up for my mother. Yep, my mother's in the house. I'm an Italian man from Jersey, and you always honor the women in your life. My mother and my wife's in the back. Where's my wife? Give it up for Jody, my beautiful wife. Yep, we have a saying. Us Italians back home have a saying. It goes like this: happy wife, happy life. So you always give praise where praise is due. I work for her. She's the real boss. So I tell you, I started with nothing. I knew nothing. I grew up in New Jersey, and you can see right here, here's a picture of me. What the heck? You're all laughing already? You're laughing at the picture. Well, I told you my mom's here, so get on here. Who the heck would do their kid's hair like that? I mean, I'm trying to play baseball. I love sports. I grew up in New Jersey, loved athletics, started at a young age. Any sport, any ball I could get my hand on, I was doing it. But I don't even know how I could see the ball. Now, some of you laugh, but tell me, come on now, how many of you have a funky picture growing up? Yeah, so some of you are laughing, but you know the picture I'm talking about. You see the grip. If you know baseball, I had the grip back then. But I tell you, I grew up, knew nothing about making money. I just wanted to play sports. I wanted to be a professional athlete. And as I got older, I still wanted to be that professional athlete. But, and before I go there, let me go back real quick. Let's talk about this, because you can see my Yankee. How many Yankee fans in the house? Where's Lonnie Murphy? You should be yelling, my man. We Yankee fans in the house. There you go. All the Yankee fans in the house. What about, we're in Tulsa. Cardinal fans? Favorite baseball team? Yell it out. Who's your favorite baseball team? Come on. If you said Red Sox, escort him out right now. Where's my man? Can you escort him out? Thank you. My bodyguards, get him out of here. White Sox. So we got that covered, but I love sports. And you can see here, as I grew older, I still love sports, and I started, like Clay said, he wanted to be Eminem. When I was growing up, I wanted to be in Vanilla Ice. No, seriously, you see me with my shirt undone. I started lifting weights, tilting the hat to the side. Everything Vanilla Ice did. Come on, y'all. Ice, ice, baby. Come on, give me that beat. You know it? No one knows it? Ice, ice. How many of y'all, what's your favorite rap song of all time? Come on, yell it out. Just sing it. Favorite rap song, come on. Bust a Move. I know we're in Oklahoma, so if we were in Jersey, what was it? What? Hello, there you go. What about MC Hammer? You got to pray just to make it today. Pray, come. All right, we're in Oklahoma, so country. I should have did country. I don't know any country songs. I'll tell you right now, in Jersey, you get beat up for wearing a cowboy, the real cowboy's hat. You get beat up for that. So anyway, I tell you that to tell you, I grew up knowing nothing about making money. I just wanted to be an athlete, wanted to play professional sports, and wanted to be a rapper, just like Vanilla Ice. But I tell you that to tell you this is, I took a turn because I went to a private school for a little while, played sports, and I decided to transfer my senior year. Transferred, had some schools recruiting me to play basketball, football, baseball, 3 sports. That was what my life was dedicated to. All I cared about at that time was playing sports. And I wound up out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma at a university called Oral Roberts University. And yeah, you clap now, but you weren't clapping when you were me at 17 years old, and you had all these schools that you were looking to pay visits to on recruiting visits, and you get this packet from Oral Roberts University. What is Oral Roberts University? And they tell you no flip-flops. You have to wear a tie. I told my mom, asked her, I will never go to Oklahoma, and I will never go to Oral Roberts. How many of y'all never say never, right? You've heard that before. Well, I ended up at Oral Roberts University. And at that time, I was named, I say this, I went through school. I'm going to fast track you because we don't have a lot of time. But at that time, I went through school, still continued to play sports, pursued athletics, got a degree in health exercise science, and in 2003, I landed the head strength and conditioning job at Oral Roberts University. Youngest strength coach in the entire nation at that time. Awesome, loved it, training athletes. I decided if I'm not going to play sports anymore, what's the second best thing I could do? Hey, I can work with athletes. So I started training athletes. And I loved it, and I was passionate about it, but 2005 rolled around, 2 years later, and I came to a crossroad in my life. I realized, hold on a second. Either option A, I'm going to continue doing what I love to do and find a way to make money doing it, or I'm going to take option number B. And option B is what I saw my mentor do. My mentor walked away from strength conditioning, and that's why I moved into the position, because he couldn't make money doing it. And at that time, I sat there. I remember I was working 12-hour days, 14-hour days, training athletes, loving it, but I'm saying, now I'm thinking about a family. I'm thinking about financial freedom. I'm thinking about doing things I want to do down the road, saying, hold on, if I continue doing this, working here at this university, making this money, you don't make a lot of money doing strength and conditioning. I got to find something to do. What option, all right, I'm going to take a vote here. What option do you think I chose? Yes, I chose option number A. And I had an uncle that I spoke with on the phone at that time, and he said, I don't care what you have to do. You find a way to continue doing what you love to do. And I chose option number A. Now, along the way, choosing option number A, I made a lot of mistakes because I just started to get on the internet, search out how can I make money training athletes, what can I do, what's the need in Tulsa. And here's a couple mistakes I made. I did not invest in the right coach and training earlier. Instead, for the next 2 years, I wasted a lot of time, a lot of money, and I was very uncertain in what I want to do. How many of you have ever been there? Waste a lot of time, a lot of money, and just had a mindset of uncertainty, just not knowing where you were going to go and what you're going to do. And that's not the only mistake I made. I actually made one more mistake, and here's the other mistake I made, and some of you in this room may have made this mistake. I started to believe that because I wanted to help people. How many of you want to help people? Yes, and I wanted to make a difference and had a big heart and these huge dreams that I would make money. Has anyone ever told you that? Just dream really big. Just follow your passion, you'll make money. I did that. For some reason, it didn't work. And then I came to a point where I said, you know what? I wasted a lot of time, a lot of money, and I searched for a coach, somebody that can train me. I started to read stuff on branding and marketing and positioning yourself. And I hired a coach. And I can tell you from that point on, my life changed forever. Because there's something about it, and some of you in this room probably are where I was. You may have a business, you may be marketing, you may be working on sales, and you may be doing things right now and still uncertain when you do them. Who am I really marketing to? Who am I? Who really am I? What do I really do? I ask people all the time in business, what do you do? You'd be surprised how many people can't even tell you what you do in 20, 30 seconds. So I learned that all the marketing, all the sales, everything that is great in business that you need to learn makes no sense and is nothing if you don't know your brand and you don't position yourself properly. Nothing. So I hired a branding coach, positioned myself. You can see right here, here's some of the things we did. We first developed, my personal brand, Coach JC brand, doing what I love to do, life coaching, training athletes, and lifestyle stuff. Then we developed, you could see everything from Bootcamp Tulsa, Tulsa's #1 outdoor fitness program, top 10 in the nation, dynamic sports development. Like Clay said, we trained some of the top athletes in the world, wrote an awesome book, teamed up with Clay for ManUp. These are all just a few of the things we've been able to do with my brand. And why do I say we? Because I didn't do it on my own. But until I hired the right coach, I was not able to start saving and spending and investing my time and my money wisely. Why do I tell you all that? To brag today? No. But I tell you all that because I believe, and I truly believe, there's 3 reasons right now that you need to listen to what I have to say. Now, I'm a little out of my comfort zone. I want to tell you that because my wife, she's kind of happy for you guys because I'm not comfortable just standing up here sitting. Usually I'm out and about, working a sweat. I told you I'm a fitness guy. My wife said you're going to save a lot of people from spitting on them and sweating on them. So y'all are fortunate that I'm sitting up here. But 3 reasons why I believe you need to listen to me today. Number 1, my results speak for themselves. I don't have time to sit up here and tell you everything we do, but I told you I've been able and fortunate and blessed to build a personal brand around myself and 2 successful business brands doing what I love to do and making money doing it. Okay? I don't know about you, but I always look for people that produce results. If you can't guarantee your results in business, there's something wrong. Number 2, I'm not a business or branding coach. When I was searching for that coach online, you know what I found? I found a lot of people that are teaching and coaching and charging a lot of money, saying they do one thing, and they never done it. So I take pride in saying I'm not a business coach, I'm not a branding coach. I'm here today to tell you that hopefully from the life lessons that I've learned, from the things that I've done in my businesses, I hope that you can learn a few things and walk out this door to make more money doing what you love to do. So I'm telling you right now, I'm not a business and branding coach. That's not what I do. I'm just a guy that had some success doing what I love to do and make money doing it. I've done it and I'm doing it. I think that's very important because a lot of times you see people that have done it, but you know what? Business has changed from 30 years ago. Business has changed from 10 and 15 years ago. That's why I love Clay so much, and me and Clay have teamed up, because Clay owns 13 companies, and he's doing it. There's nothing better than to learn people and understand people that know what's going on right now in the market. So I'm telling you right now, not only have we done it, but we are doing it. We're doing what we say. We're practicing what we preach. Now, before we get started on what you need to be doing, here's the 3 lies you've been told. Now, hold on. Before we get into these 3 lies, actually, I have 4 for you. I gave you a bonus. But okay, I saw somebody, and I don't know if somebody lied to you, so I want to preface this. I saw somebody. I thank you, Jonathan Barnett. Where are you? Are you in here? Hey, thank you for giving everybody a sample of this beautiful bottle you gave. But I want you to clarify, because I saw somebody. I was sitting at the back of the room, foot planted up. Somebody actually opened that and started to almost take a sip out of it. So I want to tell you that if someone lied to you and told you that's water, it's not water. That is not aqua. John, is that true? So they asked me when I get up here to make sure I tell you, please do not drink the soap. So there's the housekeeping note you asked for. Okay, so myth number 1 that I believe has kept you from making money in your business. Myth number 1, do what you love and money will follow. I told you I'm going to show you how to make money doing what you love to do. But how many of you ever heard that before? Just do what you love to do and money's going to... That's totally false. That's where I was. I was doing what I love to do. Money did not fall out of trees. Money did not chase me. I had to go get money. I had to go figure out how to make money doing what I love to do. So I want you right now, whatever preconceived ideas you came in with, any of these myths that you believe you've been fooled or lied about, I want you to throw them away right now. Myth number 2, work hard. You heard Clay talk about this. And I'm on crutches right now. I can't run around. But so many people talk about working hard, being busy. You see so many people in business so busy in what they're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's not about working hard. It's not about working smart. Those are important, but it's about working right. We believe you got to have the right information and the right game plan. Here's a great example for you. We have beautiful doors right here. Okay, if I said right now, I want to get out of this room, and I had my man Clay jump up and try to run through that. Clay, can you do that for me? How about anywhere? Right here. Can you just try to, not real hard, I don't want you on crutches. Try to run through that wall. No, harder, Clay. You're working hard now. Harder, come on. See, he's working hard. Clay's working hard. He's working hard. He may even think he's working smart, and he may eventually get through that wall with the right tools. It's going to take him some time. But why not work smart? Why not work the right way? Why not figure out the right game plan? Clay, can you step up for me real quick? Can you just walk nice and slow out those doors? Look how easy it is. If he needs to exit this room, look at Clay. And then we lock him out. The doors are locked. No, get back in here. Good job. So my point in telling you, there's the right exit. You just need the right game plan. So stop working hard in your business. We want to show you how you can stop working hard, but start working right. Dream big, think good, positive thoughts, and good things will happen. How many have heard that before? Hey, I was called growing up a dreamer. People in my family would look at me and say, oh man, what a dreamer. And my mom would say, keep dreaming. Chase those dreams. But people tell you all the time, just dream big, think good, positive thoughts. You know what? I used to think all the time that I would love to be in Hawaii, hanging on the beach, sipping on a nice drink. It never happened. You can think great, positive thoughts all the time. So don't be fooled by that myth. Good things do not happen by just dreaming big, thinking good, positive thoughts. They're a necessity. They're a must. They're a must. But there's other things you got to do. Myth number 4, learn from someone that has been there and done that. I talked about that. Learn from someone that's been there, has done that? No. Learn from someone that has been there, done that, and what? And is still doing it. All right. The key to success, you ask what it is. Back in 2003, I want to tell you this, 2001 actually, I was going through a tragedy in my own life, a devastating time. There was a very, very devastating time in my life. 21 years old, going through a divorce. Not at my will. Going through this tragedy time, I was at a low time. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know if I was going to make it. Had a company kind of a little started, working at ORU, and I was stuck in my room, depressed, out of the groove, not knowing what to do, not even knowing if I was going to make it, not knowing where to turn. And I started to get in a couple books. I started to get with the right people, surround myself with the right people, and I started to learn principles that transform my life forever. You heard the man Clifton Tolbert talk about mindset. I'm going to tell you right now that that's what has changed my life. I learned the power of creating the winning mindset. I learned at that downtime in my life that if I can just transform my thinking slightly, do a few simple things with my thinking, that I can have anything I want anytime I want. And I did those things. And with the help of the successful people and these great principles, I pulled myself out of the downtime I was in. But it didn't stop there. I realized at that point, wait a second, it's not just about mindset. That's where it starts. But if you don't know this, this is a little graph that we created that's in my book. Thinking creates your attitude. Attitudes create your actions. Actions create your results. And results create your life. So at that time, I realized that I changed my mindset. But then I came back and I said, now how do I get my mindset to line up with where I want my life to be? I told you can dream and think good, big, positive thoughts all day. But it's not just going to happen. So what I started to do, and I want you all to do with me, is I want to ask you what? You have to have a business and life philosophy. What does my ultimate life look like? If you're not writing that down, you need to write that down. Because right here, if you go back to the key to success, you want to work your way backwards and look at life. You look at life, you want to create what that needs to be first. And then you work your way back and you say, what results do I need to get so that my life or my business looks the way it does? Great, well, what actions do I need to take to get those results? What attitude, what thinking create the winning mindset? So the first question you need to know, and surprise me how many people in business don't know this, what does my ultimate life look like? And what does my ultimate business look like? Ladies and gentlemen, you can't separate these. I believe you're in business for one reason and one reason only, and it's for freedom so that you can live the lifestyle you deserve and desire to live. So if your life does not line up with your business, you got to make some serious changes. If your business does not line up with your life, you've got to make some serious changes. Those are 2 questions you really need to know before you leave this place today. One of my coaches, James Malinchak, ABC Secret Millionaire, honor and privilege to be coached with him, he said this, and I put it up here. He said, "You are not in business to run a business. You are in business for freedom. Freedom so you can have the financial resources to live your life exactly how you want to live it." Now, that might go away from everything you've ever heard, because most people say you're just in business to make money, you're just in business to help people. That's great, and you need to do both those things. You're just in business, work as hard as you can, just keep working hard. No, if your business does not fit around your lifestyle, then it's time to make some serious changes. If I want to go on vacation tomorrow, I need to be able to get on a plane and go on vacation tomorrow. If I want to go speak to an audience that I want to go speak to about life coaching, I need to be able to get on a plane and be able to do that without the businesses suffering. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So I talked to you about the 3 things in the beginning that I'm going to show you, okay, so that you can make more money doing what you love to do. There's 3 things. Number 1 is you've got to learn how to create the winning mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard Clifton Tolbert say it, but success starts or ends here. And I want to tell you that when I discovered that once you transform your thinking, you can have anything you want, anytime you want in life, I'm not just talking about positive thoughts. I'm thinking about there's a system that we put together. There's principles that you have to follow. I started to use it with my athletes. All the athletes, hey, the people that were implementing it, best results ever. I started to use it with the clients that need to lose weight. For some reason, clients weren't losing weight here. They start to lose weight once they transform their thinking. I wrote a book. It's called The Secret to Real Weight Loss Success. The Secret to Real Weight Loss Success. Most effective fat-burning exercise routines, most effective nutrition program in here. But I'm here to tell you, 26 chapters out of the 27 chapters deals with the mindset. How you transform your thinking to have anything you want, anytime you want. Danny Cahill, where are you? I saw you in here. Stand up, my man. If you don't know Danny Cahill, Biggest Loser. How many of you ever seen The Biggest Loser on TV? Biggest Loser right here. Does that say 9 minutes? Oh my gosh, my wife, I love you, but I'm in a lot of trouble here. Okay, real quick, Danny Cahill, can you vouch for what I'm saying? How many pounds have you lost? 239 pounds on the show, the most weight ever lost in Biggest Loser history in the house today. But I'm here to tell you, because I spoke with Danny personally, and I can tell you, the exercise worked, the nutrition worked, but I can tell you, and he will testify, there's nothing more than got him over the hump to lose that weight than once he learned what to do up here. Am I correct? He transformed his thinking, and he took action on that thinking. So success starts and ends here. You can have anything you want, anytime you want, ladies and gentlemen, once you create the winning mindset. Increase your abundance thinking. In business, we call it prosperity, abundance thinking. If you expect more, you're going to get more. Expect less, and you're going to get less. To get something you've never had, you need to think and feel and act as if you already have it. Ladies and gentlemen, when I had nothing, no Bootcamp Tulsa, no Diamond X Sports Development, none of these brands, I contacted 1260 Productions. And 1260 Productions, I told them I want a website. We're going to start to tell everybody in Tulsa that we're Tulsa's #1 fitness program. We had 8 people that we got from a local church out at a park. The people that worked for me, the coaches said, how do you want us to tell people that? You're telling them we're Tulsa's #1 fitness program, but we have 8 people. I'm telling you right now, you got to fake it until you make it. We now train over 250 people within Tulsa on a weekly basis. We're top 10 in the entire nation for fitness programs. Why do I tell you that? Because I started to think it and feel it. I started to think and feel and act as if I was the best boot camp, the best fitness program in the entire nation. I would watch The Biggest Loser, ask my wife, and I would tell her, those trainers have nothing on me. Seriously. I believe I was the best, and to this day I still do. You've got to start to think and feel and act as if you're the best within your industry. Now, what time is it? I'm in the fitness industry. We have fun time. When I go out and speak, a lot of times I'll get you up and we'll do some jumping jacks. We'll kick it off. But instead of that, when I ask you what time is it, I want you to say something right here, because I'm all about having fun in business. I think a lot of people just coexist, and they go through life and business and life. They don't have fun. If you're not having fun, ladies and gentlemen, you need to change occupations. You need to find something you can have fun on a daily basis. So when I ask you what time is it, what are you going to say? Okay, when I ask you what time is it, what are you going to say? Okay, now, I want to show you, this is not a coaching client of mine, but this is a coaching client of Clay Clark's. Can you take that away for me, boss? I think you'll really enjoy this. Coaching client of Clay Clark's. Oh, man. I love technology. Can you get me some of that soap to drink? Here it is, Clay Clark's coaching client. I use less violent tactics with my clients. I love this guy. Oh my gosh, ouch. And Clay keeps telling him, do it, you can do it. He didn't believe in himself enough. Oh, come on. Again, come on. You need farmer's insurance. Farmer's insurance. This guy never gives up. He never gives up. What the? Oh my gosh. He's hurting a little. It's got to be the wood. Go get another piece of wood. Look at him thinking about it. Hey! Oh my gosh, that's too funny. So yeah, like I prefaced that by saying I don't condone that. That's how Clay coaches his clients. Just keep doing it. Do it. You can do it. But anyway, so I want to give you a real quick, I'm going to speed through some of these next slides so you can take some notes. But here's some of the things I've done in my own life, and we've helped coach a lot of clients on going from the poverty mindset, which we found a lot of people, and I don't know why, we've seen a lot of people in Tulsa. I don't know if it's because we're in the Bible Belt and a lot of Christians believe that money's not good, but the bottom line is how you can go from the poverty mindset mentality in business to a prosperity mindset. The poverty mindset says focus on the challenge. Obstacles are going to happen. It's going to happen. There's going to be challenges and obstacles. We say create an opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, things are not just going to fall in your pocket, but sometimes opportunities arise. If not, go create your own opportunities. The poverty mindset makes excuses. We say find a solution. Number 3, I wish I had money. A lot of people we talk to say, I wish I was a millionaire. I wish I had money. You know what? We say act now. Figure out a way to create, and that's what we help people do, create money. There's a lot of money to go around. I'm waiting for. Waiting's not an action word. We hear it all the time. I hate it when we hear people say, I'm waiting. I say, you're waiting? Well, call them again. You're waiting on what? I'm waiting on a proposal. You're waiting on what? Call it, be proactive. Market, sell, hustle. Show your value. I got a stop sign up here. I am so in trouble. I'm scared. You know what? Fear is a big part of the game, and I'm telling you, to overcome and become a prosperity mindset, fear equals growth. We show you how to take your fear, those past failures that you are scared about, and turn them into future successes. Poverty mindset says I'm spending money. You know what? Prosperity mindset says invest in yourself. I'm not spending money, I'm investing in myself. That's a whole mindset shift. Clifton Tolbert said, you can purchase my book outside. Feel free to buy my book. I would have never said that. I would have said, you know what you can do? You can invest in yourself and go get a copy of my book. If you choose not to invest in yourself, you know what? I'm sorry for you. You've got to start looking at it a little differently. I'm going to tell you a quick story. A friend of mine, he paid $15,000 to go and play basketball with Michael Jordan. How many of you would pay $15,000 to play basketball with Michael Jordan? Yeah, some of you must be millionaires. $15,000. And somebody, I remember they looked at him and they said, are you crazy? You paid $15,000 to play Mike? Whoa, 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 whoa. He said, you got it all wrong, my man. I didn't pay $15,000 to play basketball with Michael Jordan. He said, there's a lot of basketball courts in Las Vegas. I paid $15,000 to get close to the best basketball player to ever play basketball in the entire nation so that we can co-author a book together. Do you know what happened? That same coach that coaches me coaches Michael Jordan. How? Because he invested time and money to go pay. Hey, I don't know about you. I would have invested that. Mindset transformation. What if it doesn't work? Hey, I got a question for you. What if it does work? Your action step for creating the winning mindset. 5 poverty mindsets that are holding you back in life and business right now. Write it down. 5 poverty. You don't have to write the 5 down right now because I'm a little overtime. But just put down that you're going to write down 5 of these things. It could be the ones up there. It could be different ones. And then I want you to write 5 ways that you will start today thinking prosperity instead of the other mindset. All right, so 5 poverty ways that you've been stuck in thinking and 5 ways you're going to get over that. Okay, success starts with attitude. You saw that your mindset, creating the winning mindset, thinking, then creates your attitude. Attitudes, they're just mirrors of your mind. I joke with people all the time, and I tell them I can read people's minds. And they think I'm like crazy psychic. I say, I'm just joking. But you can tell what anybody's thinking any time by their attitude. You can tell if that employee hates his job. You can tell if your wife's in love with you or not in love with you. Don't look if she's sitting next to you. You can, it's mirrors of the mind. But basically, it says what you're thinking. My mindset and what we believe the entrepreneur attitude needs to be is you got to be able to do 2 things in life, and your mindset's got to be able to make money helping others. We're not going to help you. We're not going to coach you if you don't want to help others and give back. That's what life's about. But we believe that you should be able to do that and make money doing it. You are not in life just to survive. It's time you live the life that you were created to live. What time is it? No, that was weak, ladies and gentlemen. What time is it? All right, take me away. I'm going to show you real quick. This is the way that the attitude you need to have, and this is the way that I coach. All right, this is me in the background, and this is the attitude you need to have. It's his first time on the PowerPoint, so he's the best. Did you see the lady in the background? Next slide. There we go. So success attitude number 1. I'm going to run through these. Number 1 of a successful attitude, I'm going to give you 3 quick things. You've got to be turned on in business. Now, I don't say that in a perverted way. My wife's in the back. But I'm saying you got to be turned on. You got to do business in a way that you enjoy. You got to be enthusiastic about what you do on a daily basis. Enthusiastic. You got to have fun. You got to live it up. I'm talking about things like you can see up here in your phone calls. How do you answer the phone? You'd be amazed how many times me and Clay call one of our clients just to see how they're answering the phone in business, and they just say, hello. What? I mean, it's amazing. That sets the tone. Your marketing pieces, what's your website and your marketing pieces saying to people? Is it enjoyable? Is it fun? Does it make people want to take action? Your business cards, are they lively? Are you turned on in business? If not, then it's probably because you're not enthusiastic about it, and then we need to find something else for you to do so that you can do something you enjoy to do. Your handshake. We can tell a lot by people when we just shake their hand, how enthusiastic and they're excited to meet us. Shake somebody's hand. Be excited. Smile in the greeting. Who the customer is. You got to be excited in who the customer is, in what they do. Do you know what your customers do? Do you know their kids, the birthdays, the anniversaries, all those things that are important? Their background, family history? Do people walk into your store or your shop? Do you smile? I don't know about you. I love Quick Trip because they always say hello to me when I walk in, and when I leave, they say come back. Chick-fil-A, they treat you like you're VIP every time you walk in the room, thanks to Arthur. But what vibe are you turned on in business? Business has turned around over the last about 5 to 10 years. The one thing that could separate you, there's a lot of people doing the same thing. The one thing that could separate you is, do you have the personality? Do you enjoy what you do? Are you turned on? That's the one thing that separates us in Bootcamp Tulsa, is anybody you talk to will be able to say that we care more about our clients than anybody else. We go over and beyond. Action step. How you feel is strongly determined by how you think you feel. So my action step for you to write down on your attitude towards your business, are you turned on? How do you feel, truly feel about your business? Do you love it? Do you not love it? And my PowerPoint's not working. So success attitude number 2, you are important, not you. So many business owners we talk to all the time, they think they're more important than who they're dealing with. Everyone desires relationships. Everyone desires to be loved, to be appreciated, to be valued. Are you doing things in your business that are showing people you appreciate and value them to make them want to come back? So many times we see the mistake. People are spending hundreds and thousands of dollars marketing and advertising to try to get new clients. But if you would just be turned on and value and appreciate the clients you have right now, you're never going to need to go get new clients. Do more for you when you make them feel appreciated. Clients will do more for you. I'm telling you right now, this is psychology. It works in business. It works in life. I don't care if you want to try it on your wife when you get home. But I'm telling you, if you do more for her, man, she'll do more for you. Get results. This flat out gets results. And the awesome thing about it, unlike a lot of marketing and advertising, it's absolutely free. And the coolest thing about it, when you appreciate others, you'll feel important. Are you turned on in business? Do you make your customers feel that they are important? Now, some of you might be thinking, yeah, we do this, we do that. Do you have a system that actually does it, that tracks it to know that it works? Action step. Practice appreciation. Know everybody you deal with's name and praise them on a daily basis. All your customers, are you praising them? Do you send out a card? Do you send out cards? Do you tweet them? I don't know anything about tweeting. I say anything. I don't know what Michael Butler was talking about because I got wise and I started to learn the power of delegating and hiring people. Michael Butler handles my Twitter accounts. He's a genius at it. So he handles that for me, but I make sure that we call people by names and we praise them. We target that specifically. Success attitude number 3, service first. Attitude that creates wealth. Service first. Always give more than they expect. Are you over-delivering in business? If someone pays you something, and they know they're getting something for that, can you over-deliver and just give them a little more? Can you do something over and beyond that the competition is not doing? We don't even understand and believe what competition is in what we do at Bootcamp Tulsa because we have separated ourselves from being turned on, me and everybody that works for me, okay, appreciating and valuing our clients and serving first. I'm telling you right now, action step, you're killing me. How can I get more than is expected of me? Is it a rule in my business to over-deliver? All right, so take massive action. I'm almost there. Take massive action. I'm the worst speaker ever for the people that are trying to hold the signs up. Taking action kills fear. I'm telling you right now, if you are fearful, most business owners never succeed. Most people never succeed in life, in business, because they're scared to take action. The way to kill fear is take action on it. Whatever you're scared about, Danny Cahill, I can tell you right now, he was probably scared out of his pants to go on that show and lose that weight. But what he did is he took action, and when he took action, he got a result. Now he's not scared to lose weight anymore. Fear always kills taking action always kills fear. Success, we truly believe the most successful people are the people that are the fastest to implement. I'm telling you right now, if you go home and you throw this action guide under the bed, you throw it in your car and you do nothing with it, it's not going to do any good. If you go home and implement these things that you're learning here today and you implement them, you will be successful, guaranteed. Your most valuable asset is your time. Do you value it? Do you respect it? And I'm just going to run through this. If you want something you never had, you've got to do something you've never done, ladies and gentlemen. Coach JC's Daily Do's, 10 keys to protecting your time. I'm running through them. Number 1, know your life and business brand. You got to know who you are, what your positioning is. Number 2, everything is run to fit you and your lifestyle. I don't care. I tell people all the time, sorry, it's not on brand with me. It's not what I do. You've got to make sure it fits your business and lifestyle. Learn how to say no. I don't like coffee that much, and I had to start to tell people, you know what, I can't take you out for coffee anymore to pick my, can I call Coach JC? Can I take you out for coffee? I just need 5 minutes of your time. And then 5 minutes turns into what, 30, 40. Then they want to email you and call you. You know what? No. I learned how to say no. If you want my time now, you know what I do? They send an email, and they say, hey, can I get, 5 minutes of Coach JC's time? I have somebody send an email back to them and says, he would love to give 5 minutes of his time. Actually, he does 30-minute consultations, and that will be $150. We're Great Tuesday. The people that email back and say, you know what, let's book it, they're the people that are serious. Most people don't even email back. Learn how to say no. The power of no is powerful. You control your schedule everything. Everything you do, everything to a T. When you check emails, when you leave the house, when you eat. If you want to be successful, you got to have a system and schedule everything. People's schedules that we talk to are so screwed up, I'm telling you, that they get nothing done throughout the day. Number 5, create hate-to-do list. Create the things you hate to do on a daily basis. Call people like Michael Butler that can take your social media next level and get you business. Call people like 1260 Productions who have helped me build 3 successful brands. The stuff I hate to do. I hired an admin because I hate to do that kind of stuff. Get out of your own business. What does that mean, get out of your own business? Some of you need to learn how to get out of your own business. Some of you are so busy working in your business that you can't work on your business and do things that are important like marketing. Get out of your own business. Number 7, your entire business is run by a $5 calculator. This is what my coach taught me. If it doesn't make sense on the $5 calculator, don't do it. Simple as that. Buy a $5 calculator. When somebody asks you to do a business deal, look at it. Does it make sense? Hold on. Let me get my calculator. How much money is it going to make me? How much time is it going to take me? And is it worth my time and my money? If not, no. Everything's run by a $5. Remind yourself that you're running a business. So many people casually run their business. You're running a business. You got to do things right. You need the right information and a right game plan. I'm cruising through these. Hire the right assistant now. Learn how to delegate. Like I told you, Michael Butler, assistant, you've got to learn how to not do the things that you're stuck in doing. And that's what we show people all the time. Have a system, delegate the things out, do what you're great at. Market and sell yourself. That's what you're great at. Number 10, my coach taught me this, always be marketing. I don't see anybody in here today except Arthur with his Chick-fil-A name tag on. Why? I don't have my branding shirt on. I wasn't going to have my wife put me in a suit because it would take 2 hours with the cast and everything. But why doesn't anybody have what do you do? Why don't you, you're here with 250 people. Why don't you have a shirt on that says what you do? Always be marketing. Always be marketing, ABM. All right, here's your bonus for you. The customer is not always right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you. There's a lot of customers out there that just waste your time, steal your time. So I want to tell you right now, the customer's not always right. If you have pain-in-the-butt customers, you need to cut them off. We have people that call us, they come out for a week, they come out for a month, and then my leg hurts, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to do that. You know what? Refund them, give them their money back. We don't have time to deal with that. Cut them off. There's a lot of pain-in-the-butt customers. I'm telling you right now, the customer is always right. That's the biggest false thing you ever hear. Customers are not always right. You're running a business. What time is it? Come on, I'm almost there. Last one right here, I actually caught, this was at Clay's office, and don't ask me. They do a lot of crazy things at their office. This was at Clay's office yesterday. This is what I caught them doing. Whatever. Maybe he could explain. Just the fact that you would do that, Neil. Clay, what were they doing? Oh, check this out. Get ready. Watch. Oh, no. How do you explain that one to the boss? What if somebody walks in right now? What do you tell? Tweet that, Michael Butler. Oh, my gosh. You want to see it again? What are you doing? We can watch it again. All right, I'm going to close right now really quick. The next slide. All right, here we go. Coach JC's top 10 ways to instantly take action, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to They're going to crucify me after I got on the stage. Number 1, set bigger goals for yourself immediately. I'm not going to elaborate. Number 2, pull more leads into your business now. What are you doing to pull leads? Are you stuck on the same old routine? Look at that, referrals, blogging, direct mail, public speaking. Again, these are just some of the things we do and have had great success with. Local media. Do you know how to get on the media for absolutely free? What if I could show you, and we could show you how to get on the media for absolutely free whenever you want, anytime you want? Yeah, that'll do something for your brand. Community events, search engines, social media, lead boxes around town. Number 3, turn a higher percent of leads into paying clients. I talked about this. When you get these leads, what are you doing with them? Improving your conversion system can do that. Most people, they have people come in their store, they have no idea what to do with them next. They have people call for service, they have no idea what to do with them next. Conversion system. And ladies and gentlemen, some of you are looking at me like you're overwhelmed. I know this can be overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, I hope you can leave with just a few things today to take your company to the next level. 4, maximize your value between you and the client. Retaining clients longer. Do you show clients how to be VIPs so you don't have to be out there spending hundreds of dollars and chasing new clients? I love that about us. We have these people we can worry about, get a few more here and there on a monthly basis, and we don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars chasing new clients. Maximize the value between you and the client. Raise your value and raise your prices. One of the best ways to make more money right now, and most people are so scared to do this in the economy, raise your value just a little in what you do, and then kick your prices up. Just kick your prices up. Some of you are looking at me like I'm crazy. It works. Most of you won't do it because the mindset of the fear factor of, oh my gosh, the economy, what are we going to, I'm telling you right now, it works. And I'm not telling you kick it up too much, but there's a system behind it. Run contests and promotions to get existing clients happy and excited about what you're doing. Increase your abundance thinking. We talked about that. Build an extra revenue stream. What can you do to capitalize off what you're already doing? So the people that come in and shop from you, like Michael Butler, they want a package on this, and all of a sudden he sells them a package on this. Get a package on this, I do this, I do this. So multiple revenue streams, that's the name of the game. He's not doing that's the right way to do it. If somebody doesn't do it like that, you don't want to do business with them because they don't know what they're doing. Target a wealthier niche. I don't know about you. Wealthy people are a great niche to serve, and they're always happy to pay. I love them. I'm nothing against poor people, but I'll tell you, my top 10 ways to instantly take action and make more money now. There's one of them. Number 10, improve your business systems. Clay's going to talk on that. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest things I love in life is I love life to keep it simple. Keep things simple. I know today I have a lot up here. Maybe it was overwhelming. Maybe I gave you a lot of information. Take 1 or 2 things, implement them to be successful. Then the next thing is have fun. If you're not having fun, you need to see me and Clay. You need to get with us. We want you to have fun and do what you love to do. Ladies and gentlemen, your life is what you make it. Thanks for your time. I love each and every one of you. It's been an honor and a privilege.
ManUp Entrepreneurship Bootcamps.